Hey guys, Rorius here. Welcome back to Dream Daddy. Last episode I mentioned that I wanted you guys to tell me who to date next, and the first person who came up, the first name that came up was Craig. So I'm gonna date Craig next. But first, while I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons! I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yeah.
Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. Horton Institute for the Arts! I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please! Father, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. I was giving her like a shouting voice, but it doesn't sound like Amanda at all. It's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is a dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! I got in! Oh! Doing the mat. Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Aww. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing! I'm so proud of you.
Huh.
She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in! Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. Think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Yes. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Alright.
And the dorms are right near the bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we all get the professional photo editing software for free. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I told her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Yes.
Oh, they let you have an animal in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy. I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had that talk with Mr. Vega.
Huh?
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No?
Huh?
I don't want to put a dampener on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. Aw. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'd be worth it if I get to see you. Aww. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Aw, that's so sweet.
Welcome. You've
okay.
got dads.
We're back to this. Oh? Rorius, listen. This is you from the past. Whoa, how did this happen? I figure you're trying to reply to this because I know myself. But this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable. But unfortunately this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged by others or onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of day in which nobody would bat an eye at you going out for ice cream and going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good me. Buy that ice cream? Okay. Drinking too much water can cause water intoxication. That's actually true. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home I decide to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. Wait, is this like a side date that doesn't do anything? That's fascinating. This must be something new. I spend a lot of time trying to figure out just which type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road, pistachio. Ooh, Amanda's probably going to want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. Ah, hey, mister. I turn around and see Ernest, leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I don't know what to do here. This is new. I'm so cool. I'm shocked you even have to ask, dude, Meister. Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out? Wait, what happens if I choose one of the other choices? I'm cool. I'm cool. But I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Okay, I'm just gonna see. I don't think it's gonna change anything, because none of the dads are around. No way. I'm about to go sprawl out on the couch between a liter of ice cream and a basic cable package, and I have every intention of waking up in that position tomorrow morning. What do you think? Man, talking to you sucks. Could you just help me out? So yeah, I'm gonna go with my original choice. I'm so cool. Oh my god, I asked the wrong person. Could you just help me out? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you 20 bucks, will you buy me an e-liquid? Ernest, what's an e-liquid? It's like Gatorade, you know? Electrolyte liquid. I'd get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. What? A classic fiddle game. You know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, I got you, little buddy. And I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue cran razapple? Vortex. He'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for some blue crazen voids. I think that's a mix-up of names, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter? You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up? Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me into buying you the old Baphomet, whatever, cough syrup, and then go inside here to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping. You'll get popcorn lung. it's true. What if I give you 25 bucks? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. What? You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, but the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I looked it up, because I was like, what? I don't believe you. I thought they called it popcorn lung because of something to do with the way it worked. No, apparently it was originally from chemicals in popcorn factories. So, you wouldn't get it from popcorn itself. You'll get it from, if you worked at a popcorn factory, you might have problems because of fumes and stuff coming off the popcorn, and probably the whatever they put on the popcorn as well. So yeah, unless you constantly breathed in the air in the bag of the popcorn, like if you make your popcorn, then open it up, breathe it in, and then close it, make another one, breathe it in constantly. Unlikely. I go back inside to contemplate my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, Bob. I think this is incorrectly I think this is wrong. I glance out the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of the squat car, of a squat car. Ernest, did you seriously just try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid and... I'm this boy's father. I'm this boy's father. I turn around to see Robert walking up the street towards the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Hey.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this, ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Robert gets a wistful tinkle in his eye. It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in Florida, swampland, scavenging for... Sir, I can leave you to take it from here.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Thanks, officer. Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say Richard. Ouch.
Huh.
Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just try to do your good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you 20 bucks? Child, I will end you. Hey, Rorius, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad.
Oh.
Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he did. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet! That's practically impossible for me. Firstly, I have my wallet always in my front pocket. I never put my wallet in my back pocket. It's too easy to take stuff out of your back pocket. And because of my size and the kind of pants that I usually wear, it's hard for me to get my wallet out of my pocket without like scraping half the skin off the back of my hand. So like someone else getting my wallet, it's not going to happen without me noticing. It doesn't just like slide out. You can't just whip it out, you know. You have to move the fabric and my flesh. Oh, that's TMI, man. TMI. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them's for Amanda.
Oh.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly reasonable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about.
Oh.
You work hard, Rorius. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? but these were on sale. If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean, real pistachio. You deserve it. Aww. Oh. Thank you, Robert. We arrive at the cul-de-sac, and Ernest runs into his home. That boy is the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Hey.
Okay. Catch you round, Rorius. Robert tosses me my wallet. I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain, like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See you, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tubs of ice cream and also Amanda.
Welcome.
Cool.
You've got dads.
So yeah, that was a little like side thing. I'll just save it real quick. I don't think that has any... I don't know if the side things are going to have any effect on the outcome of the game. There might be at least one that changes an outcome for one of the dads, because I remember there was something about Joseph. There was something about Joseph about his like true ending or something was not accessible. I don't remember what the deal was. I remember there was something with Joseph, and apparently the dad Richter's cut has fixed that. But whatever the case, we're going on a date with with Craig. We went with Matt last time. We'll go with Craig this time. Once again, as per usual, let me know in the comments who you want me to date next. Brian is another one that's been mentioned, but if whoever comments first on this video will get priority. But Brian's already been recommended at one point. So, let's message Craig. The problem with Craig is he's like the most relatable in my mind. He's like the youngest. He's the closest to our age. He's like our college buddy, so we like know him. He's like the most comfortable, familiar choice of all the dads. But he's a sports nut. Just like the antithesis. Borderline the antithesis of what I am. But he likes learning and stuff, and history stuff, which is cool. So that is an area that I relate to him. I wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor. Let's catch up like old times. A couple of moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man! I'm not gonna read it in his voice yet. Let's definitely hang soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda. I open the door and find Amanda sitting cross-legged on the floor, surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals in the future. I take a closer look at our collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? As though that's enough explanation. Craig invited us to a softball game. Wanna go? Remember the one time you signed me up for softball and bought me all the gear and then took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and just ran off the field and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid in the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a giant, sentient softball. So does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make a short drive out to the local softball field. For a kid's softball game, it's pretty packed. We clamber up the bleachers and take our seats at the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere.
Aww.
So when did the kids start crying and running off the field? You know that your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's relationship with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. The game starts and the kids run out onto the field. I see Craig by the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jumping jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot? Reading the kids' brightly coloured jerseys, I see that it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks!
I don't know.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. What? Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that the balls are relatively hard, despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot, it's cathartic. Keep your eye on the ball. What's important is that you're having fun. What are you willing to sacrifice to win? Go friendship and kindness. Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya. Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda. We watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig's trained his team pretty well. It seems like he's really good with kids. Cake stand Craig is good with children. Whoa.
Huh.
It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball, and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up at bat. They hit a fly ball out onto the center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but it misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead.
Huh?
See? It's completely justifiable fear! The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. He carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit and we catch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the 9th inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. Ugh. A batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and... Oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement.
Hey.
I caught the ball! You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad! I caught the ball! You did it, Amanda! I faced my fears! I defeated the softball! I can do anything! Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment and I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo! The game ends and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone! We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some other parents. Craig, great work, man.
Oh.
Thanks. We've been working really hard all season, and it's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello, they say as a unit. Hello. Hey, killer playing out there.
Huh?
Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Good looking out.
Eh?
So Briar's just like, Hazel's the evil one. And Hazel's like, yeah. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all her maths tests. And I usually throw rocks at stuff when people get mad. I tell them I'm Briar. What?
Oh.
We will talk about this later. Rorius, bro, I've got a couple more things to clean up. Then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the moms jumps into the conversation. Not so fast, Janet. Oh, I read her name. That's weird. Do I have dyslexia? I feel every time I have to read in a friggin' thing, I feel like more and more like I have some form of learning disability. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza.
Oh.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebration would we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulder and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. It's like, back off! Amanda and I share a look. Alright. If it's cool my bro comes along. The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course! Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What? Thirsty's Pizza, yeah. I didn't click in my head straight away. What? It's a real place. Oh, yep, we're at Thirsty's Pizza. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet. which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I trail behind them with Craig. It reminds me of all the awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Oh.
Remember how we used to just fold whole pies in half and then put taco fillings inside? Ah, Pizzacos. Or Pizzacos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. The kids run around playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza.
Oh.
Hey, give me a piece of that. Give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not. I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! A different mom walks up to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. I'm gonna give her the same voice I gave the other one. Craig! Thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sleepishly. Look at that face. Thank you so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump with the mom, in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Okay, wait a second. Tag team with Amanda, smokescreen Martha, or create a diversion? Tag team with Amanda. I like involving my daughter and stuff. I give Amanda another knowing look, and she hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts a hand on her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie. You're not gonna projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm gonna projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in the splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know the fake puke scam. Ah, well, I guess it went away. And I'm fine now, nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. Okay, wait, no, I'm gonna try something else. I'm gonna try and make this work. Smokescreen Martha. Alright, we're going back to my wingman days. Gotta run the blocking play. So, Martha, it must get lonely without Daniel. You know, I also happen to be an eligible single... This isn't gonna work. I also happen to be an eligible single father. I waggle my eyebrows at her. I can't move my eyebrows independently. Pass. I remember that working better in the past. No. Load. Okay, create a diversion. I pull out the first thing that comes to mind. Who watched Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers last night? What? Callum and Flint Dogbone visited a truck stop that was also a cemetery and led an exorcism of a ghost that was haunting the hot dog grill. I nudge Amanda for support. There was also a demon hunting one of the bathroom stalls and it kept throwing poop on the wall. Pretty scary stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, there's a good chance there's a non-paranormal explanation for that. But still, quality television. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that either. God damn it. Wow, we have so much in common. Damn. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. Okay, so there's no way you can actually get that to work. That feels like the better of the three, to be honest, though. When I think about it, when I think back on it. So, I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for a sleepover? Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You'll keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching after everyone tonight, if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Hey.
Ha! It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself and River, but thanks for the invite. Martha, you might want to go grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Definitely not another arcade machine, I swear, if we have to buy it. Martha swarms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team's one big weird family. Takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, donate the tokens!
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew. I finally think I have time to talk to Craig now. Man, you're a busy guy, huh? Only on days like today, I hope. Dad! Oh god. Hey girls. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR? We told Ariana's dad you could destroy him on the dance mat. Please help.
Oh, man.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad... Craig's look at me like a hurt puppy. Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughters and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. It definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on pinball? You'd know it. Amanda and I pull up to a machine that's feeling pretty hot and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets multi-ball. Looks like she takes after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, just trying to pay a compliment. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, I honestly don't know if I could say. Huh? Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden a buzzer sounds and the game is over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. What? You stone harpy! What? Ugh. I said, I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Hey. Bro, what's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck for the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out of the pizza place, finally. Amanda promises that she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. I just leave my daughter behind. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all to myself for a second. River burps. Aw, River's so cute. Well, almost to myself. Hold up. Look at the little bubble. She's bubble blowing baby. Bubble blowing baby. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. Oh. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car that we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. Those are some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, bro. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long, I don't even know where to begin. Ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither could I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Oh. Yeah, and I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life. But raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing to ever happen to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Ask about coaching softball? So, is softball coach the life you wanted? Or was it the life that was thrust upon you? Oh. Huh. I'll admit I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy, and we just had to get them into sports. But no one was there to run the team. The more I did it, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. Oh. They're quick and they work as a team. That face. I've trained them too well. They'd take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Ask about the business. So, you run a business now?
Bro.
Yep. We sell fitness gear. Imports and exports mostly, but we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, you know, sweating. Sounds like you'd make a killing. If you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn. Oh. That's the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes. It's nice out here. Quiet. Must be good to get away from the softball moms for a bit, huh? Oh. Christ. Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that? Oh. Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Yikes. I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in? Oh. Peace and quiet. That's hot. Hot silence.
Nice.
My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Sunday. Or Saturday, sorry. But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time. Oh. And I feel so uncomfortable about trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much. I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you. Oh. So the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. One second, I'm gonna save it. You're doing a great job, or the right person will come along eventually. Hit softballs, don't get hit on by moms. Why do I feel like this is the one I should choose? It's the same one with like the last time we were speaking with Craig. There was the one of like, I'm okay now that you're here. The right person will come along eventually. Yes. You don't have to rush it, man. Things will fall into place for you. And someday you're gonna find someone who cares about your kids just as much as they care about you. Bro, that's so sweet. While I'm distracted, I miss a softball and it hits me right on the head. Ah! Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Craig runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Wait, let me do the dad thing for a second. Craig spends a moment examining my head. No. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better.
Hey!
You would be so lucky. Oh god. That was planned. I mean, kissing is for the weak. I mean, I feel like I've earned it at this point. I didn't know what that was actually going to say. I just chose it. I saved it just in case. I feel like I've earned it at this point. Waiting all day to hang out with you. Oh, look at little River. Looking sleepy. Well. Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Okay. Oh dear. Well, I chose right, clearly. Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on the softball field really hot, or is it just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Yeah. Aw. Hey, little buddy. You must be getting tired, huh? Oh. I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You get older and life just kind of gets in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by a helicopter?
Hey.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on our faces? We just walked straight past them, like we were out for a stroll. And, not knowing that we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to walk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Oh.
Bro! And then they started giving me pointers about the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug. Or at least as much as we can manage with a baby in between us.
Nice.
Never enough time, huh? Guess not. Let me make it up to you. Let's hang soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the door, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync, or do the shark hunters lip sync? Yeah. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it's still a lot of dogs. And one corner is a giant pile of cash, and the other it's... Amanda, is that me? Yep, the whole thing is about my goals for the future. And those are basically just to sit on a giant pile of money with my 20 dogs, and also have a strong and mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure is busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice? Dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hi. Or said hey. Okay, so. You've got, oh no, date complete. I was waiting for this to come up before I saved. Come on. Yeah, S rank.
Perfect.
That's perfect. I don't think anything else other than the rank that you get matters. I don't think any of these bars mean anything. I don't know if the points actually relate to anything, or if they're like, maybe this number is related to the rank, but there are such ridiculous numbers you couldn't possibly know what that means.
Welcome.
Alright.
You got dads.
Cool, let's save it. Oh, I got a message from Matt. But, we'll deal with the message from Matt next time. As I mentioned earlier, let me know which dad you want me to date next. The first one lined up as Brian, but if someone wants to suggest another dad to go on a date with, if Brian's first date, for instance, is quite short, then I might do a second date next time as well. But, until then, if you like what you saw, hit like. If you want to see more from me, then subscribe. This game has been great so far. I'm enjoying the hell out of it. So I'm definitely going to continue it. Even if it doesn't do all that well on the channel. I enjoy it enough, so I'm going to keep playing it. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,